Why does he seem so interested and then suddenly out of nowhere he disappears? You were not a psycho,
You were not throwing any tantrums, you were quite cool and sweet and lovely and even attentive.
and then poof, like where is he? Crickets, nothing. By the end of this video, you'll have more than a handful of reasons why he's so interested and then suddenly he disappears. So make sure that you stick till the very end. Hi, my name is Ieva. I'm a relationship and dating coach, the award-winning author. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell for the best dating advice. So why does this happen? Number one reason could be that he just doesn't see you as that woman that he could live happily ever after. And it might not have anything to do with your thighs, with your education, none of that stuff. It's just he doesn't feel that in his heart. And you know what? This is the best thing that could have happened to you, because you did not waste that time, and you are not supposed to be liked by every single person that you meet. That means there is someone better out there for you. He is feeling that you are not on the same kind of level. So maybe he feels like he's not good enough. So for example, you have a certain lifestyle, you wear certain handbags, you like to eat and dine and have cocktails in certain places that are way out of his budget. And this is making him feel like he's not good enough, he's not adequate. And at the beginning he was all right, I'm gonna really stretch there and take her there and max my credit card. But now he's reached the point where he's like, hold on a minute, there is no way I can do this. And he's just, because he's a man, he's not gonna tell you this because it's his ego. So maybe it's for better, because if you're the kind of girl that likes to eat caviar once a week, and he's the kind of guy that likes to eat caviar once in a decade, in the long run, that's just not gonna work, is it? Another reason is because he's not ready to commit. With your behavior and with your words and with your actions, you might be someone that strikes as a woman who is there for a commitment. Maybe you even on the first date made it very clear that you're not looking for a fling, for a hookup. You are here to meet your future husband, and you are here to settle down and, do all these things. But he's not there yet. He wants to travel, he wants to do XYZ, and he's just, you know what, this woman is great, but I don't feel like telling her that this is the reason, but I'm just gonna disappear. You have to understand, a man doesn't like to confront you, and one of the things that a man doesn't want to do is see you cry, make you cry, or be the cause of your unhappiness. So he would rather disappear than confront you and tell you what's the reason that he decided to disappear just for no reason. So good for you, someone out there who's ready to do all those things that you want to do. You just have to continue searching for that. He's actually not single, and it seems funny to me now that I was that person in that situation. And for many years, I was dating unavailable men. I dated a guy that was married, and I had no clue. I dated a man who was in a very committed relationship, living with a woman. I had no clue. I simply thought if a man is taking you out, if he's spending time with you, I don't really have to ask him these things. Wrong. So if you are someone that's been in that situation, I'd love to know. Leave me a comment and tell me. And also make sure that you check videos on my channel about the reason why you keep attracting unavailable men, and also get the first part of my book, Why Am I Still Single, for absolutely free, where you'll be able to do a number of exercises that's gonna help you to get into a different kind of mindset, and it's gonna help you to attract a different kind of guy, a guy that wants to commit. He was really hurt before, and maybe he is just fresh out of a relationship. Maybe he had his heart absolutely broken and crushed, and now he can see he's getting close to you, and he doesn't want that because he associates that with all the pain that he experienced in his previous relationship, and he's like, whoa, I'm definitely not ready, and like I don't want to do any of this. This is way too scary. I don't want to be hurt again, and all this stuff. Like maybe you've been in that situation. So And this is the reason why he suddenly disappeared, because he could feel like he's getting closer to you, he's opening up, and now he's like gone. So of course, you know, you can do a number of things to help him, but the thing is it's not your job to do those things. You are not his therapist, and you cannot control how someone is behaving and what someone is doing. Another reason is because you, my lovely, are being an ice queen. An ice queen.
An ice queen.
You never message him first, you don't show him any attention. When you are together, you don't initiate anything physical. I'm not saying you should jump on him and rip us off his clothes while you are at the restaurant, but you know, just a bit of something. So the guy is thinking, oh, well, I am interested, but because she's not showing anything that she's interested in me, probably she doesn't like me, and I don't really want to hang on to that. So this could be the reason why he was so interested and then he disappeared. It just happens, you know. What can you do? You can learn from that and you can do things differently. The reason number 7 why he was so interested and then suddenly he disappeared is because he's just a narcissist. He is a hardcore player and he feeds on the attention. He was taking you to all the great dinners and treating you like a queen, but this is how he gets the self-assurance, how he feels like he's good enough, and everything is just for his ego. And you should be very, very happy that this guy is not crushing your heart and that he decided to disappear very early. Or maybe, you know, you've been seeing him for a while and he keeps appearing and disappearing, and I have a video about that as well on my channel. So what can you do? How can you know for sure what is the reason that he disappeared? Well, one of the things that you can do is you can just message him and say, look, I thought we had a good connection and we had fun together and I really like you, and then suddenly you disappeared. Like, what is the reason? I don't get it. Now, it's very likely that he's not gonna tell you honestly what is the reason. What can you do then? Well, just look at it from a different perspective. Think, what are the good things that happened in this time when you spend that time together? What have you learned from this person? Did you try new restaurants? Were you introduced to new music, new books, new experiences, anything? And just take a moment to be grateful for that and see, what can I learn from this relationship? What can I learn from these interactions? Always keep in mind that every relationship that maybe didn't go the way you wanted, every interaction, every bad date is getting you closer to that person. If you're ready to dig a bit deeper and ask those questions, why does this keep happening? Why do men keep disappearing even though I had a really nice connection and things went really well? Make sure you get the first chapter of my book, Why Am I Still Single?, where you will get the answers by doing exercises. If you like this video, make sure that you like and tell me in the comments what was the most useful thing, and make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell for the best dating advice. I shall see you next time, and always remember that you are worthy of love. See ya!